welcome back to another very early look at Dirt 5 gameplay. Today, we are taking a very early look at a brand new feature for Dirt 5 that has never been seen before. So sit back and relax. This is a super cool one as we jump into this for the very first time. Now, I know I always say this when we're checking out a game this early. For those of you who don't know, Dirt 5 comes out on October 16th for the Xbox One, PS4, PC, and Stadia. So as we're checking it out almost 2 months early now, there are a couple of known bugs in this particular version of the game that I'm playing today, but the developers already know about them and are already hard at work fixing them. And saying that, I do need to give a massive shout out to the guys over at Codemasters for sponsoring this video and hooking me up with Dirt 5 this early to check out for you guys, so mega props to them. If you would like to check out Dirt 5 for yourself, click the link in my description. You can pre-order it right now on your favorite platform and jump into the action for yourself on October 16th. I guess without further ado, let's jump into the brand new game mode for Dirt 5, Playgrounds. Playgrounds is a first for the Dirt franchise, which I'm not even joking, allows you to build your very own racetrack. Now, when I say build your very own racetrack, I mean truly build your very own racetrack by placing props, stunts, jumps, checkpoints, and much more. There are literally infinite number of possibilities when going in and creating your track, and that is what my goal for today is going to be. When you come into Playgrounds, you can go and create your own track on a couple of different areas. We, though, are gonna head out to Mesa Valley, Arizona, and build our own circuit. And just like that, you get dropped into the arena where you can build your very own circuit. Now, when I say your very own circuit, it doesn't stop there. You can build checkpoint races, as you would imagine. Pretty basic stuff there. You can go and create your own Gymkhana circuits, which is awesome, or smash attacks with a target score. I'm actually gonna back out of here right now, and I want to get some ideas from the community. Other people have already jumped in and built their own circuit, and I want to go in and see what other people are doing and steal some ideas. I guess let's start it off with this one, Speed Helix. It is the most popular race out there right now. Let's give it a go. So we're starting it up in a little Citroen rally car, and away we go. We cross the start line and down the hill we go. Keep in mind, everything you see on the screen right now is all custom built. I didn't even think of having an obstacle like that, but that is a super good idea. That is something I definitely want to feature on my own course. Plus, a bunch of fast downhills is also a fun idea. I like the idea of putting the start line way up in the sky. And we come through, watch out for the obstacles, a bunch of crates, a bunch of cars, even a school bus parked it on the side of the track there. That's sweet. As we come through a couple more checkpoints, and just like that, across the line in a time of a 1:23.9. I think that definitely gives us some ideas for things that I can use on my very own circuit, but what if I want to try my hand at building a Gymkhana circuit? Oh, no way, we're rocking an Aerial Nomad. And away we go in the Aerial Nomad. So here's the thing with Gymkhana, right? There's no right or wrong way of tackling all the objectives you currently see in front of me, right? We can go any way we want. Go for a little donut up here. It's all freestyle. I love it. We're going for donuts around this big ring of fire thing. That is so cool. What if I just chuck it off the edge here? Okay, well, there was nothing down there. Good to know. I mean, I guess that's just something you kind of gotta deal with when you've never driven the circuit before. 30 seconds left. Oh, dear. Anyways, there we go. 7,000 points in the time limit. I'm gonna say for my first time ever in that circuit, not a bad idea. Anyways, I think that gives us a bunch of awesome ideas that I could implement on my own circuit that I'm gonna go and build. So let's go back to create, and I'm gonna head outside into Arizona where we're gonna build our own circuit. And just like that, we arrive in the playground where we're gonna be building our circuit for today. So if I pause it up, challenge settings, we've got a couple of different options like I was saying. We can go Gate Crash or Gymkhana or Smash Attack. I think I want to go with a little bit of, let's go Gymkhana, building our own homemade Gymkhana circuit. How hard could it be? Probably very hard. Anyway, so we've got to start it off. We need our start-finish line. There we go, looking great. Now, this wouldn't be an AR-12 custom-built circuit if it wasn't for some absolute insanity scattered around this place. So we're gonna start the competitors in the air. I like that idea from our previous course. Now, if I open this up, we need to find an area or something that people can drive down. So we need a bank, kind of like this. Perfect. So we can start people up here. We can spin this block around, lower it down there, lower it down again, and then everything's just snapping to each other very nicely. So I don't need to worry about like really clipping points or things like that. The game actually handles all of that stuff for me, which is awesome. Now, once we've done that, we can open up this menu. This is the Gymkhana menu, where we've got a bunch of different options. So now I'm thinking, right? If you've got a big downhill, competitors are gonna have a lot of speed at their disposal. So why don't we force them immediately into a jump right away, and that'll unleash them into our little area. Now, at the same time, we don't want people to fall off of those walls. So why don't I toss some barriers along the side here? There we go. Now we got some elements of the UK out here. How cool is that? All right, so now if I open this up, I can go to test. It'll toss me into a Skoda, actually. And then here's what we're gonna imagine. You're gonna come down this hill. That looks so sweet. And then you're gonna go and take our jump, and you land pretty far, actually. Here's the thing now. If you come into this, you can set the vehicle that people are gonna do this in. So you can scroll through and choose any vehicle in the game. So you've got an awesome Subaru Impreza, for example, an old Mustang, and an old Lancia. And then you've got some really cool stuff, like my very own Ford F-150 Raptor with light bars and like a cage in the bed. Or you could go and rip it around in a Porsche Cayenne with light bars on it and a big old winch, because why not? You've even got this Audi S1. So let's say for me, for example, I want to go and take my own personal car, the Ford F-150 Raptor. So now if we jump in here, we rip it down the circuit, we'll see now how far we're able to jump. So if we take it, we jump, we land, again, pretty far away. So let's go back, return to the editor, and let's play some more stuff. 3 school buses, that should be easy enough for just about everybody. That looks great. Now, I'm noticing we've got this little area down here. Why don't we toss something in there as well? If we go back to the Gymkhana area, I could actually go in here and I could toss in a drift section. Oh, I didn't leave myself enough room. Oh, that looks so cool now. I'm really hoping vehicles have enough speed on their landing to actually take the jump. I'm really hoping we're actually able to make that jump. Now that I look at it, it's a little bit, oh. We've got speed for days. Okay, so just about any vehicle now should be able to make that jump with no problem. You know what? On that landing, to encourage people to take as much speed as possible, we could toss this down onto the ground. This is one of those things that you need to drive through as quickly as possible, and it's a narrow gap. Basically, my thought process is the more brave you are, the more speed you should be able to carry through those, and giving you more points in the end. So we've got this big old thing, right? So why don't we place it over, let's say right over here somewhere, kind of encouraging people to go exploring as well. Yes, look at that go now. And then once we've got up here, why don't we give some people some area to drive around and possibly do some more stunts in. I like the idea of that. You know what? I like the look of that. That looks terrifying and fun all at the same time. And then again, we don't really want people to be falling off the edge, so let's get some barriers along here as well. So that's looking pretty cool. That is a big 180-degree drift through there. And then why don't we get people back onto the ground? So we need a big old drop, please. You know what? Why don't we toss one of these guys in? So basically, once people come out of there, they can't really go back in. That is the definition of insanity. So let's get that in place. That is Yeah, that's an interesting placement for sure. Maybe we can go for like a little loop-de-loop. Who even knows? We'll see. That's really, really cool. I'm really liking this. If it's gonna work, I have absolutely no idea. I'm not the best at making circuits ever, but let's try it. Anyways, I guess we should probably give this a go now in the Ford Raptor. See if it's actually possible. Damn it, I'm a bit big. It's a little bit difficult to drive through the checkpoints if your vehicle is the same width as the checkpoints. Anyways, once we come through there, let's go all the way up here as we drift the Raptor up. Jeez. You know what I'm realizing? I built a very, very tight circuit that doesn't really fit the Ford Raptor in it. Like, if I come through here, drifting it sideways, go for my mega bounce. That's a bit of a big drop, but you know, it's cool nonetheless. Into the tube. Go for a loop. No! No! No way! That's so cool! Oh, man. I didn't think that would even be possible. I think we've realized that my race course is absolute trash. But that is so cool. Since we'll say I'm not the best racetrack builder in the world, why don't I check out people who have built good ones? Like this one called The Jump. How hard could it be? So we are back in the stadium. We are rocking our favorite Skoda. We've got a checkpoint challenge. The time to beat is 45 seconds on the clock. Note to self, slow down for the first jump. And away we go. Let's see what we've got this time. So before I get air brake, there we go. That is how you do that now. Up we go. Oh, this is a very, very twisty race course. No way, through the ring of fire. That was something I was trying to implement. Well done, sir. It just blows my mind, though, how all of this is custom and how somebody just put this together. Absolutely insane. There's the finish line. Cross it in the air. Nice little finish. Let's see. We only did a 50 seconds? Come on. Seriously, I cannot wait to see what the community makes with this stuff because, like I said, at the end of the day, the possibilities are truly endless. So I'm so excited. So like I said before, mega props to the guys over at Codemasters for sponsoring this video. If you want to check this game out for yourself, click the link in my description. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is Dirt 5 gameplay. 2 months before this game comes out. Stay tuned for more.